Hi Taurus, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your April 2022 monthly tarot reading. This is a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So guys, I would like to say welcome to all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. Happy birthday, Taurus. Happy birthday to all of you April-born Taurians. I'm starting out with pulling you a focus card for the month of April. You have money. All right, so you're focused on your money, maybe making more money or maybe wanting to feel more financially secure. Let's see what the tarot says. What does Taurus have coming up here in the month of April? If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Also, if you could please give this video a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate that. What does Taurus have coming up in the month of April 2022, please, Taurus? Eight of Swords. For some of you, this is in the reverse. It landed sideways. For me, it's closer to the reverse than it is upright. So let's see, Taurus, what is the challenge for Taurus, please? If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I always go with the jumpers. I prefer to go with the jumpers. All right, so we do have the Six of Wands here. So this is in the challenge position. Okay, what is the foundation for Taurus, please? The Knight of Swords. Okay, interesting. Recent past, we have the Magician. Some of you may be dealing with a Gemini. This is very strong Gemini coming through. All right, crowning. What is crowning Taurus here? The Moon. All right, so that's interesting. We have money, we have the Moon. Some of you are making some money at night here, so maybe you have a night job. Let's see, what is coming up here in the near future for Taurus, please? We have the Two of Pentacles, okay? So now I'm looking at your power, Taurus, but this could just be energy that you're experiencing second, third week here in April. What is Taurus's power here in April, please? Three of Pentacles. So again, making money. Okay. Now, next I'm looking at how others are viewing you. So this is really a matter of opinion. Okay, so we have the Hierophant and we have the King of Swords coming out. All right, what is the hopes and fears for Taurus, please? The King of Wands. So now we have a couple of kings. If you are the male Taurus, or if you resonate more with the masculine, I mean, there could be something going on with another man. Let's see. What is the outcome for Taurus? This is energy that you will experience right at the end of April going into May. What is the outcome? Wow, you have Death and you have the Four of Swords. Wow, okay. Very interesting read, Taurus. And we have the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which could be you maybe studying something new, or maybe you're doing some research, but you do have the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords here at your foundation. So that's interesting. You could be maybe doing some investigative work for some of you at night, possibly. It's quite the interesting spread. Yeah. Somebody could be watching you, Taurus, or you could be watching someone. Yeah, I'm getting a number of different things. This is quite interesting. Okay, so there could be something going on with a Virgo. I just did the Virgo reading and you came up in their reading. And so I'm not sure if some of you are competing with a Virgo. If not a Virgo, I mean, this could be a Leo, a Gemini, possibly a Scorpio. If not competing, you know, maybe you guys are just not on the same page about something here with the Five of Wands. They just had the Page of Swords and the Five of Wands in their spread as well. And so there could be something going on with a Virgo, or maybe you have Virgo in your chart, Taurus. And so watch out for gossip with this energy. Somebody definitely could be gossiping about you. Let's see. Yeah, that's interesting. You may be hearing gossip. This could even be from multiple different people. For some of you, you're at work. And this is happening. I do see many of you, though, very focused on your work. So some of you, I mean, you could be hearing something as you're literally working and you just maybe don't care. I mean, you're a Taurus. Tauruses, obviously, it would depend on what you have in your chart. But if you have heavy Taurus in your chart, I mean, that's not going to be really something that you're too interested in. Here we do have the World. Eight of Swords, though, is in the reverse. So maybe some of you, you felt stuck, you felt trapped prior, but you're actually coming out of that. If you are a Taurus where this energy is still very present, you definitely could be in your head too much. Now, some of you, you have a lot of chatter and maybe gossip going on around you. You have some immature, very petty energies here. And so I'm not sure if this is your social circle or whatever it is. But you need to ignore it. Now, the Eight of Swords upright for me, that can be ignoring it. You can see here how she has the blindfold. Maybe this has been going on for a while and you've been ignoring it with the Eight of Swords in the reverse. I mean, some of you could actually be getting mad, or maybe you got mad prior with the Knight of Swords here at your foundation. I mean, this could be you. For some of you, this is kind of like a triggered energy, so you really got to be careful here. You could be getting mad. You could be, for some of you, you could be, you know, saying some things. It's very petty, immature energies, though. So, I mean, if somebody is instigating you, Taurus, how you respond, that's, you know, that's your karma. But I mean, are these individuals on your level? Because for many of you, this is some low vibe stuff, you know. I don't think that they are. So I mean, do you want to match that energy? Do you want to drop down to that level? And it could be that you're not seeing things clearly because we have the moon. And so some of you definitely are not seeing something clearly. I mean, this is very deceptive energy. So someone or even a bunch of people could be lying about something with the Page of Swords and the Five of Wands, yeah, I mean, this could be someone lying. Someone lying, someone instigating. It's very petty, very immature energy. And this could be triggering you in some way, Taurus, so be careful. With the Moon and the Page of Swords, you need to maybe look a little closer, a little deeper here. Trust your gut. Not all is known. So my advice, which you got to trust yourself, but my advice would be let this energy pass, because things will come to light, and not all is known. And so I would not allow myself to get triggered. But Knight of Swords, I mean, some of you may have already been triggered in the past, or maybe someone around you. This is very strong Gemini coming through here. So, I mean, it could be an air sign. You have the Knight of Swords at your foundation, but then you also have the King of Swords here. So you may even have a couple of masculines around you. You may have a couple of air signs. This could be chaos and drama going on around you, and it could be over money. And so this could be something with work or your business. But for others, I mean, this could definitely be something legal. In the recent past, though, we see you having everything you need when it comes to manifesting something new. Here we have the Six of Wands, which is a card of victory, success. And so there could be something coming in. You manifested something, Taurus, and it's coming in. And I feel like for many of you, this could even be at the start of the month here. You don't see this happening, or you don't see this coming. You may have manifested something, Taurus, and you don't see this. You don't see this coming. Others, I feel like you don't see this recognition, this promotion, this raise. There's something coming, and it's a win. This is a win, but you don't see this coming. Could be that you're landing a job at night for some of you. Maybe this is like a part-time job. Because I do see you juggling here, second week. You have the Two of Pentacles and you have the Three of Pentacles. So this can be working multiple jobs. Maybe some of you work in a very competitive field or environment. You just have to be careful, though, especially those of you where you feel like this is more in the upright for you. Eight of Swords, the Moon, Two of Pentacles. This can be you really fearing the worst, and some of you are experiencing maybe some repetitive thoughts, and there's a lot of fear here. And so you just got to be careful. You don't want to manifest anything negative. So really try to control your thoughts, which I think you're trying to do that with this Two of Pentacles here. You're trying to manage, you're trying to cope. Some of you are definitely working multiple jobs. Three of Pentacles here. If the goal is to make more money, I mean, I think you're achieving that. Maybe you don't see that at the start of the month. Now, maybe you have more money coming in, Taurus. Maybe you did your taxes. Maybe you're going to get more back than you planned, because something is in the dark, something's hidden. And so, yeah, I mean, this could be, for some of you, this could be your accountant who is reaching out to you here, second, third week. This could be someone that you're working with. This person very well could be doing your taxes, with the King of Swords. I often read him as a businessman or a professional. Yeah, he definitely could be like the lawyer or the accountant. And so, I mean, some of you, you're working with this person here. They could definitely be doing your taxes. With the Hierophant here, there could be a lot of paperwork that you're dealing with here at this time. And this is second, third week. And so, yeah. Others, you could be signing something here, definitely, Taurus. Maybe you're thinking about this. This could be something that's on your mind. You're thinking quite a bit about this. You do have the King of Wands here and the hopes and fears. And so, I mean, some of you, maybe you have a couple of options in love. You could be hiding that. Obviously, this is not going to represent like a cheating scenario, obviously, for all of you. I feel like for many of you, this is more of a work read, a money read, but you know, you got to take it how it resonates. For some of you, this could be you having multiple options in love. One may be an air sign energy and the other could be fire sign. Or, I mean, if not a fire sign, this could be someone who's very attractive. Going into May, we have Death with the Four of Swords. And so I'm getting a couple of things with this. So one, some of you Taurians, you need a break. And so you've been working hard this entire month here, and maybe you've been working towards this change, this great change. Something major is maybe leaving your life, something brand new coming in. And so you need a break here. Four of Swords, I'm definitely reading for some Taurians where you're taking a break. This is you maybe going on vacation. I mean, there could be a Scorpio who's significant. Maybe you're involved with a Scorpio. But this is you taking a break. Now, those of you that have choices in love, you may be dealing with a couple of options, and you may actually go the entire month thinking about this, and here at this time, you could be narrowing it down, which I believe I said something similar to Virgo. And so again, maybe you have Virgo in your chart, but you could be making a decision. Some of you that maybe have been single for a while, that's actually a chapter that's coming to an end. Some of you, you may meet this person online. Others, maybe you met this person at work. But I do see you taking a break. If you've been out of work, Taurus, I mean, for many of you, this could be you going back to work, or there's a big change at work. But let's do some clarifying. Let's take a look at the moon. What is the moon? Please clarify the moon for Taurus, please. Some of you maybe work nights, but that's actually maybe ending. Some of you may work at night. That could actually be coming to an end. If you've been working multiple jobs, Taurus, maybe that's ending, and maybe you're just going to work one job. You got to take it how it resonates. Let's see. What is the moon for Taurus, please? We have the Four of Pentacles. So this could be, you may be dealing with somebody who's emotionally closed off, or maybe you're emotionally closed off. You could be dealing with maybe another Taurus, or possibly someone who's stubborn. Could be an air sign. But let's see, what is the Eight of Swords in the reverse for Taurus? Please clarify. my God, very strong Taurus coming through. Maybe you're dealing with another Taurus. You have the Hierophant twice. So this could be the group, this could be the organization. For some of you, this is very strong Taurus. You're dealing with maybe another Taurus. Some of you are working with a professional. If you felt blocked at work, that could be coming to an end. There is success here. I just feel like there is also a delay. And so you do need to be patient. Let's see. What is the Knight of Swords? Please clarify the Knight of Swords, which is at your foundation. The Hierophant is all about doing the right thing. It can also represent conforming and going with the group. But the Hierophant in this deck is it's definitely more spiritual. It's all about trusting your higher self. You know, maybe you may have had some, this could be negative beliefs. Maybe you were nervous or scared, and maybe you had some negative beliefs, Taurus. That could actually be ending. If you're a Taurus that maybe was having a hard time committing or getting married, whatever it is, you could actually be overcoming that. So, you know, if you had commitment issues, if you were blocking your emotions, you could be moving past that. You're maybe learning to be more flexible. Let's see, what is the Knight of Swords? Look at this. Something was just very, very fast prior. So you could have physically traveled, you could have went somewhere, or, you know, maybe you started to move up within your career, Taurus, especially if you work for a large company. There could be actually another maybe raise or promotion that's coming in. There could be a delay with this, but there could be more money coming in with the Six of Wands. Yeah, because this was something prior that just took off. This was something very, very fast-moving prior, fast-moving energy, and we see you manifesting. So there was something new in the past, Taurus. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at the Page of Swords, which at the bottom of the deck, we do have this kind of petty, maybe even, this could be jealousy. You may have some haters around you. This petty, immature energy here. Some of you are maybe not even aware of it, though, because we have the Moon. If you are aware of it, this could be you blocking it out. But then for others, you may not even be aware that you have haters. Or that, you know, maybe someone around you is jealous. And it could be any of the signs I already mentioned. Let's see. What is the Page of Swords? Okay, yeah, this is gossip. This is jealousy. The Three of Swords just flew right out and it landed in the reverse. So, you know, take what resonates, leave the rest. Not all of you Taurians that I'm reading for will resonate with this. Some of you may actually travel for a living. I'm also reading for some Taurians where, you know, maybe you do some sort of spiritual work, or maybe you're a healer. You may help people heal for a living. You could work in the medical field for some of you. You're doing big things here within your career. You may help people for a living. And, you know, No, I don't feel like all of you are going to resonate with this, but if you are receiving some bad news here, what's meant for you will never pass you by. So this could be you rejecting something. You could be giving someone bad news, or someone around you could be giving you bad news. But, you know, something better is coming in. So if something doesn't work out, or you're kind of left hanging with something, if something doesn't work out, it's in your best interest. There's something better. But let's see, what is death? Please clarify death. There also could be like a fake friend around you. Most likely that's going to be an air sign. And again, that's not for all of you. All right. Please clarify death. The Nine of Cups. Okay, so I mean, this is an ending, or this is a great change that you were hoping for, maybe even wishing for. So this is a change that you're happy with. Maybe now you feel like you can rest, you can breathe easy, Taurus. Things are no longer up in the air or confusing. This is like a well-deserved rest. That's really what I'm getting. This is actually a great read. I know there's some haters. You have the 10 of rods here at the bottom of the deck. So you have a lot on your plate. I mean, you're working hard. You're getting it done. I'm reading for some Taurians where you're working multiple jobs and you have some haters around you. But you know what? Just block them out. Block them out and don't allow yourself to be triggered. All right, let's pull you an overall additional guidance card for Taurus. But I see you happy. Nine of Cups is my fat and happy card. And so, I mean, you're a Taurus. You're all about, you know, life's simple pleasures, but also because you are a Taurus, you know, the finer things in life. And you've been working hard and you could be indulging a little bit here at this time, but it's well deserved. And also, this is your birthday season, Taurus. And so, end of April, going into May here, this is your time. This is your solar return, so enjoy it. Wisdom. Look at this, number 22. Number 22, which is a 4. You have the Hierophant twice. And so you also have the 4 of Pentacles here. If you were trying to manifest more money, or for some of you, more financial stability, I mean, there you go. With the Page of Swords and now this card coming out, some of you are studying, you're learning. I mean, if you're learning from a friend, I don't know if I would advise that. You know, for some of you, that could be a good thing. But then for others, I mean, there could be something you're not seeing. So if you are learning from someone, if someone's like mentoring you or something like that, for some of you, it could be a good thing. But then for others, it may not be. And so, yeah, look at this. We have 37, which is a 10, Harvest Moon Fruition. And so you were working your magic prior with the Magician, using, you know, your skills, talents, abilities to create change in your life. And you started down that path here for some of you very quickly. And this is, I mean, this is harvest time. Again, you deserve this. This is very nice, Taurus. All right, so let me pull you one of these. What is the message for Taurus, please? Forgiveness. So you could be forgiving someone, or they could be forgiving you, whatever it is. I mean, I'm definitely reading for some Taurians where you're married, or, I mean, you could be making a commitment. There may have actually been a problem with that. Maybe you had a fear of commitment, or the person you're dealing with. Someone may have been a little inconsistent, or possibly, not for all of you, but this could be player vibes prior, but maybe you're possibly forgiving this person. I mean, you have the Hierophant twice, which can indicate marriage or you making a commitment. You're committing yourself, Taurus. If there was a third party, I mean, especially you masculine Taurians, you could be cutting off a third party. Yeah. And then we have compromise here at the bottom of this deck. Let's see. Let's check out your love life. There could be something you're learning. Again, with the moon here, crowning you. Something is unknown. Or maybe you had a lot of fear, or maybe you were confused. You could have been emotionally holding back with that Four of Pentacles and the moon. Not letting yourself maybe open up to a new possibility for some of you. Maybe you just needed more information or clarity. You could be gaining that wisdom, gaining that clarity here. And for some of you, you're maybe compromising, or you could be committing yourself. All right, what does Taurus have going on the love front? Finances and career. And so Virgo just had this. So again, I mean, a strong Virgo-Taurus connection here. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And so, I mean, some of you are very focused on your work. Very, very focused on your work. When it comes to love, I mean, some of you at the start of the month, it's like you're not even ready. You're not even interested. You're closed off. I mean, that could be from a number of different things. Someone may want to reunite with you, Taurus, but I'm not sure if you're open to that here at the start of the month. Others, you may meet someone at work. When I get this card, it's possible that you meet someone at work. There could be trust issues here, though. We have trust at the bottom of the deck. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at career for Taurus, please. What is the guidance for Taurus? Okay. We have no more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. And so, don't let yourself manifest anything negative here with the Magician, Taurus, the Magician, the Eight of Swords, the Moon. You don't want to attract or manifest anything negative. Some of you are very strong manifestors. And so, you know, just be careful. Yeah, I mean, you really want to be careful with your words, your thoughts. Yeah. Let's see what signs you're dealing with. But if you felt stuck, I mean, you're coming out of that. You're coming out of that energy. Who is Taurus dealing with? Libra. Libra, and Scorpio. I mentioned Scorpio. All right, Taurus, I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, guys, have a great month.